Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, the ACDP played a key role in the drafting and finalisation of the Comprehensive Child Justice Act way back in 2008, which deals comprehensively with child offenders, and it incorporated pioneering restorative justice provisions to keep children who do not pose a danger to society out of prisons, where they would otherwise be subject to abuse and gangsterism. And this was done by diversion from the formal criminal justice system, where after certain programs had been completed and the child was restored to play a meaningful role in society as a responsible citizen, there would be no formal prosecution or a criminal record. One of the outstanding issues when we drafted the legislation then related to the minimum age of criminal capacity, and it was decided that there would be further investigations by the Department of Justice within 5 years. Now, this has culminated in the report on the review of the minimum age of criminal capacity, which concluded that the minimum age of criminal capacity should be increased from 10 to 12 years, and that the rebuttable presumption be retained for children from 12 to 14 years. This was substantiated by international research as well as statistics provided by the department, and it was also supported by various NGOs such as NICRO and the Centre for Child Law. As a matter of interest, the African Commission on Human and People's Rights Principles and Guidelines on the Right to a Fair Trial and Legal Assistance in Africa states that the age of criminal responsibility should not be fixed below 15 years of age, and so we are within that norm. It is also important that diversion, which the ACDP promoted as a restorative justice principle then, has been de-linked from the issue of criminal capacity. And as a result of not having this provision which is contained in this amendment and which the ACDP supports, many children who are in conflict with the law are falling through the cracks and could benefit from interventions, hence the amendment which we support. The ACDP lastly raised concerns about adults who may use children to commit crimes, particularly now that the age of criminal capacity is raised to 12 years. In other words, children below 12 have no criminal capacity, cannot be charged. That is a specific offence in terms of the Child Justice Act, and we are concerned that it doesn't appear that there are any prosecutions in that regard, and that is something that we need to monitor as members of the Portfolio Committee, and it is an issue which the Department and the National Prosecuting Authority will also be looking into. That having been said, the ACDP will support this draft legislation. I thank you.